So this is the setup I'm going to be using. This is just my bass rod. It's a 20 to 40 gram Nomura Never Crack. Got a Shimano Nasky 4000 size reel on there, 30-pound braid. This is Daiwa J braid. Sorry, it's 26 pound Daiwa J braid, and a 3-foot leader, 20-pound fluorocarbon. And I've just got a metal on there, which is a Savage Gear Seeker, 28 gram. And we're just gonna throw this out, bounce it as close to the bottom as we can get it, and see what we can find. But that wind is really picking up now. Now luckily I am a little bit sheltered here, but it's gusting at a good 40 mile an hour at the moment. It's coming from right behind me. We're just coming up to the top of the tide now. Very small tides at the moment. I even think today is the smallest tide of the week, or the month even. All I'm doing, there's a lot of tide that runs through here, so I can feel the lure. It's just not quite sinking at the moment, but let it sink as close to the bottom as possible, and then just give it a few jigs just like that, up and down and to the side. And that's literally all there is to it with these metal lures. A lot of the time you'll get a hit on the drop. As the lure is falling through the water, it spins very quickly, gives off all that reflectiveness. You can switch the retrieve up, but just jig it about. You can try a straight retrieve as well. And when you're doing this, obviously you're fishing close to the bottom, so you're targeting things like pollock, mackerel, wrasse. You might even get the odd bream that pops up and attacks the lure. So I've actually had one mackerel already. I got down here about half an hour ago, and I've actually got my my other rod with me, which I've got some feathers on, and I was chucking out some feathers to start with. Now I had quite a few casts and didn't catch anything, so got the lure rod out, put the metal on, and within a few casts I was into a little mackerel. Well, big enough to keep anyway. So I went back to the car, grabbed the camera, and just thought if I can get a couple more, get them on film. Oh, that was a little tap. I think that was probably a wrasse. Very close to the structure here, I don't know if you can see. I'm pretty sure that would have been a wrasse pop up and have a go at it. So I'm not casting very far. It's 10 or 15 feet in front of me, letting the lure sink. Oh, I just had a big hit there. Don't know what that was. Something properly went for it. That's just weed. Right near the bottom. Could have been a wrasse again. Big gannet over there. Gannet's been flying around for a while. Just keeping an eye on it. It starts diving. It starts hitting the surface. You know it's found something, so it's always worth casting your lure wherever you see them hitting the water. Don't know if you can see it right up there. Huge things. So as I was saying before, that gannet that was flying around has literally just come up. Don't know if you can see it flying away there. It's just come down and hit the surface over there. So it's obviously found something. So what I'm going to do is head back that way, start casting some lures in that direction. Now obviously means it's found something, whether it's bait fish, which if it is bait fish it could be mackerel underneath chasing bait fish up to the top, or it could be mackerel itself near the surface. So it's always worth casting a lure around those areas when you see that happen. Well, I just about managed to get that back. Just got snagged right down there. Luckily, managed to retrieve it. Hopefully we can find another mackerel. Sod's law, decide not to bring the camera with me first time. Catch a fish, and then you go and get it, and there's no more about. I must say I was actually a little surprised to get a mackerel, because last year I went out in May and June on the hunt for some mackerel off the shore, and I blanked each time. So I didn't actually catch the first of the year until July, and that was early one morning at a low tide mark. But yeah, I've seen one or two being caught off the shore lately, so I thought I'd give it a go today. A lot of the spots that I would have tried for a bass today are all blown out. So I knew that coming up here at the north of the island, you'd have the wind behind you, a little bit of shelter. And at a place like this is Fort Doyle on Guernsey's north coast. Very popular spot with families throughout the summertime, mackerel fishing, pollock, garfish. So you can get a right mixed bag down here, so it's always worth a go. Well, I'm not going to last too much longer, because right behind me it has just got very dark. There is a lot of rain out there. I can see it over to my right and to the left, in fact. We were forecast rain. It's just started spitting, but you can tell it's about to absolutely pour down. So I'm just going to give it a couple more casts and then I'm going to get out of here. Oh, fish on! I'm pretty sure it is a wrasse. Yeah. Whoa, that absolutely went some at first. Right, I've got to be really careful because these rocks are super slippery now. Whoa, see? Oh, this isn't good. I don't know if you can see him down there. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to lift this. Oh. I'm going to go for it. There we go. That's a nice sized wrasse, that. I'm going to get up here because these rocks are absolutely deadly. Just had a bit of rain. Oh god. Well, there we go. Let me just get myself sorted. Well, there we go. One lovely Ballon wrasse there. Hopefully he doesn't jump out my hands. Taken really close into the structure. He was actually foul hooks, but yeah, we'll take that anyway. So it's a good way to end the session. Now I'm going to get it back. I might have one or two more casts before the rain really comes. But yeah, not bad. One mackerel, one wrasse on the Savage Gear Seeker. I'm going to get this fish back now, and yeah, we'll get back in it. Well, there we go, one last show. Now I'm just going to have to drop him in from here. So I know it's quite high up. Well, he's gone head first, straight down to the bottom, so that's good. But yeah, these rocks are absolutely deadly now. It's just rained, and they're so slippery, it's unbelievable. So it's actually snapped one of the hooks off my my lure, that wrasse. So it's gone from a treble to a double hook. I'm just going to give it 2 or 3 more casts, and then I am going to go, before it starts to absolutely pour down and I break an ankle. It really went some, that wrasse, when it first took. I was trying to get the camera on to start filming. It was really close in there, and then it took a dive and obviously tried to get back into its hideout. But luckily I had the drag set pretty tight. But yeah, they kind of give a really good kick for the first couple of seconds, and then they just give up, wrasse. Maybe that was the one that hit me earlier on. So it's in roughly the same place.